Hello everyone, my name is Matthew, I really don't mind. Welcome back to my playthrough of Sturmovik 1946 in the US Navy fighter campaign. Right then, ooh, I've got a bronze star for my actions in the last mission, which would have been earlier today, because it's still May the 7th. Of course that was mainly down to me forgetting to turn the autopilot off, because I didn't expect me to have to film that engagement, but no matter, I'll take what I can get. And right, so what's this mission? So it's still May 7th, it's 3:45, so this might be our last mission of the day, and before it moves on to the next day. I'm not too sure. It's either 3 or 4 missions a day you do. So this is Lieutenant Junior Grade Mansfield. A Japanese carrier was sighted in sector CE-47. You will escort F4 F3s there, and we're going to fly on Widman wing in the second. What? Did he die? Oh, it's a new Widman. Is it his brother? That's Bob Widman, and which Widman's the one that died? Oh, it's another Bob Widman from a different place. Oh, well, how about that? Yeah, it's randomly generated names, these things are, but... well, wow, how about that? So it would be like he never died. But why are we escorted F4 F3s? What are they going to do against an aircraft carrier? Not going to be able to do much, unless we're going to escort them, and then they're escorting a group of bombers. That's probably what it might be. I'll have a see once it starts. Yeah, it's going to be a sort of long-haul mission, probably going to escort bombers, maybe. Then, apparently, the carriers are here, although I expect the way the game works, they're actually sort of slightly further out than that. But, do we have any bombs of our own? So no, we're not going to try and bomb a carrier. We can't really carry heavy bombs anyway on a fighter. But, anyway, let's get on with this mission, shall we? Alright, well, as anticipated, we've got a huge squadron of Wildcats here with us, and, got myself in a bit of a pickle. Right, everyone's all so far away. I mean, there's somebody coming up behind me. There's these guys here, but I don't want to team up.
What the hell? Stay with your leader.
And there's another guy. There's this guy here, but they're always so fast, unless I just take really shit turns. There's no like war emergency power or anything, because it is lighter. Uh-oh.
I got him.
This guy's coming over here. Right, okay, he's close enough. Let's pat. Let's pat and brake so that he doesn't get on my tail. Right. I can't worry about the radiator right now. Okay, now he's on my tail. Bollocks.
This one. Right, here we go.
Oh, piss off. Whoa. Flaps. I want to do a big old turn. Oh, get some speed. Help. God, this always happens. I always try and engage them. They're always pissing better than me. Look how fast he is. I can't catch a break. The best I can do, I suppose, is try and outrun him, or get him low to the ground and make a mistake. But look, I just can't go any faster. And I risk him tearing a wing off and me not being able to bail out. What about fast forward? Help! Okay, it seems like there's a guy coming to help me, but he might be too late. Ugh. He probably doesn't appreciate me firing at him. Go on, get away. Oh dear. Well, I've got to try and gain some altitude or something. Because I'm too low to bail out. Trim doesn't work, ailerons don't work. Is he gonna... Alright, now he's left me alone. Bloody cock. Oh, not really sure what I could do here. This always happens. I blinking take it off the auto. Look! They've all blinking pissed off and gone after me. I just don't know how to engage these guys. It's a completely different way of engaging them, unlike in the German campaign where I'm pretty much okay by myself. But these guys, they're just so much more manoeuvrable. I suppose that's probably the thing. It's like, it's always difficult playing the Russians and stuff like that, because they've always got... The Russians have, or the Soviets have, inferior aircraft to the Germans, at least at the start of the war. And then the Americans have inferior aircraft to the Japanese at the start of the war. Which is annoying. And they just get better and better. Alright. I've got everything right here. You know, I've got everything all up. So that doesn't do anything, that makes it worse. Oh yeah, I realised that. Yeah. Well, I know I can't finish this mission. I'm just trying to find a way to gain some more altitude. Is 5,000 feet enough? 5,000 feet seems like enough. Plus, I'm still losing speed, even though I'm not climbing that much. This thing just is not very manoeuvrable whatsoever. Right. There's probably the bastard who shot me up. Can't do anything about it now, though. So, I think we're at an adequate height to bail out. But I think what I'll do is, perhaps if I could try and get away with doing it again by fast forwarding the mission and then just letting them go and try and spot the ship if they can, and then I won't have to do it again.
Attention, fighters, 5 o'clock.
Alright, is this high enough? It's over 6,000 feet. You know what, so yep, it's time to go. Might as well do something really, do it in a really stupid way. Alright, time to go. Whee! Ah. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Nope, not that one. There he goes. I think my pilot's going to be okay. Will this be falling fast? Oh, there goes a wheel. Yeah. It's holding together well.
Number 8, return to base immediately. Over.
Right, can I go back to my chap? There's my flight leader. There's his number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, can I not? Oh, well, there's the enemies. Oh, there's the carriers, but we're not allowed to see them. No, won't let me. Alright then. Oh, it let me do it anyway. I just realised I forgot I was going to skip ahead and let them do it. But, oh well, this is the end of this particular battle. I mean, because these battles, you know, the battle of Coral was only a few days. So let's have a read of this. I'm going to carry on into the next battle. So yeah, it was the 7th of May. Yeah, I never made it home. I bailed out here because of that twat. Yeah. Right. So, it doesn't tell us the losses in this mission, I imagine, because I'm the only one. Alright. And it's time to read this epilogue here. Although the opposing ships never spotted each other, both sides suffered heavy losses in this first clash of carriers. Tactically, the battle was something of a draw, we sank a small carrier identified by intelligence as the Ryukyuku, and badly damaged a bigger carrier of the Shokaku class. I believe one of the carriers was called Shoho and Zuiko. I'm not sure if they were sunk, but yeah, they were involved. But the Yorktown was damaged, though she can probably be made operational very soon. And the Lexington was sunk. Now I wasn't around long enough to see that happen, unless it was meant to happen at the start of the campaign. You know, when they were attacking the Saratoga as well. But yeah, we would have seen that happen, and then we would have had to be based on the Saratoga. Right. Nevertheless, we turned back the Japanese invasion force and saved Port Moresby. Just as importantly, in our very first battle against Japanese carriers, we sank one and damaged another, proving that the Japanese Navy is not invincible. Our surviving forces are retiring to Pearl Harbor to refit and ready to challenge the Imperial Navy wherever it shows up next. So yes, did we sink one? Yeah, so we lost the carrier, sunk one, and then damaged the other. There might have been another one as well. But basically, we stopped them from launching their amphibious landings at Port Moresby. Because their intentions at this point were to cut off, by taking that major port, which was controlled by Australia for the British Empire, it would have pretty much scared them out of the war, and we would have cut them off from America. No, the Japanese would have cut them off from America. So this is probably considered the first steps towards the Japanese stopping their territorial advances. I believe at this point in the war is the greatest extent of which they occupied, Southeast Asia and the Pacific Ocean and things like that. And then, of course, Midway was obviously the more famous defeat for the Japanese, but that's going to be next. So let's have a look then. Ba-doo-doo-doo. So where are we? All right, here we go. Another big monologue for me. I'm not sure how many missions I'll be able to fit in. Oh God. Well, here is Midway. Hello. So yeah, the Marines, I believe, would be based here. If you use the Marines campaign started at Midway, you would be based on land here. Here's Curie Atoll. Oh yeah, so yeah, another very enormous map, and we're all the way out here for some reason. This is going to be a very, very long time. Oh, I think we might be making our way to Midway, or we're just patrolling up here. But anyway, let's read this opening statement. After the Coral Sea battle, the US Navy and the Japanese are preparing for a new duel, which could mark either a start of offensive for the US or its final defeat, depending on the result. The US morale is getting better after Doolittle's raid on Tokyo in April, but we know that the balance of power is not yet favourable. The Midway Atoll was declared US property on August 28, 1867 by Commander Reynolds, captain of the Lackawanna sloop. Since then it has little use except as a radio relay and a stop for Pan Am clippers in the 30s. Its strategic importance was recognised by the US government only as late as 1939, and the army kept reinforcing it since then. The island was bombed on December 7th by 2 Japanese destroyers, and since then the reinforcement kept at a much higher pace, crowding the airfields with so many different aircraft types such as the Vindicator, Dauntless, Buffalo, BBY, B-17, Wildcat, Avenger or B-26. Since the Hypo Intel station at Pearl deciphered partly the Japanese code, we know that Midway will soon be threatened by the largest Japanese fleet ever, even bigger than that for the Pearl Harbor raid. Consequently, Admiral Nimitz, in its Op Plan 2942, ordered Task Force 16 and 17 under command of Rear Admiral Frank J. Fletcher and Admiral Ray Spruance to position at Point Luck, 325 miles northeast of Midway, which are probably there, is it? Or here, in wait for the enemy to show up, supposedly June 3rd, early morning. But yeah, it's June 4th now. The Battle of Midway was June 4th. It may have technically lasted until the 7th of June. I'm not too sure. Depends. Well, that's what Wikipedia says anyway. So here we go. It's 8:15 in the morning on June 4th. Weather's okay. Gentlemen, today we are performing reconnaissance flights looking for Japanese ships. 2 Wildcats under command of Commander Widman will scout sector AS-32, and we're the only one with him. So I'm not quite looking forward to this mission, since it's the two of us, and we're going after the largest carrier fleet the Japanese has ever assembled, and going up against whatever planes they've got with them. So not looking forward to this mission. And we're still in our trusty clunky piece of shit F4 F3. Haven't received the new ones yet. I'm not sure if they're available yet. But anyway, let's get on with this mission, shall we? Alright, so we've been in the air for about 40 minutes now. We've reached our waypoint. I can't seem to spot anything. Still got on autopilot right now so that I can look around. Below? No. So we're based off Point Luck, is what we was talking about, which is over here. And our carrier is here right now. It's going to make its way more or less in this sort of direction. And yeah, we didn't spot anything over here today, which is good, because there was only, if we did and they sent fighters after us, there's only 2 of us, and we're quite a long fair bit of ways from our carrier. I'm not sure if these front lines here change on this map, whether the Japanese sort of close in and dominate the airspace around Midway. I'm not too sure, because I believe the carriers weren't near Midway. They were over here somewhere, like what it says, like how this one is here. But yeah, so we've just flown all the way out here. Yeah, it took about 40 minutes, in real time. And then we're just going to go and piss off and go all the way back. So nice, fairly routine mission for me. Probably not interesting for you guys, so I'm sorry about that. But we've all got to. Oh dear, what's he doing? Yeah. So we weren't expecting much from this mission anyway. It was a recon mission, not a combat one. So hopefully the next one should be more interesting if we are able to finally spot the carriers. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward now to the landing. Alright, here we go, made it back. Safe and sound. Let my leader land first. And so we can have at it ourselves. Oh god, which one's our carrier? This one is our carrier. It's a Saratoga. So obviously with the Lexington being sunk in our last engagement, it means now that we're based on the Saratoga, at least for the time being. There are the other ones here. I believe either Yorktown and Hornet or Enterprise is with us, but they've got the same models as the Lexington and Saratoga. They're just called generic instead. Right. Doesn't matter too much which carrier you land on. It's better if you land on the one you're supposed to. Alright. So yeah, a nice easy recon mission to get us started, just to advance the thing, because I don't like having to redo the missions all the time. I mean, I'm trying to get better at the game, but don't know if I have a big some of the missions have a huge difficulty spike. Alright, here we go on the Saratoga. Caught it. There we go. Hi. That was not bad. I did put the chocks in, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I did. My tail wheel's gone all funny there. Probably because it's unlocked, you see. Alright. So there we go. Alright, how do we... So, yeah. Didn't really have to do anything in this mission. It's like... So obviously there's it taking off. And there's just me, got myself a nice video to watch whilst I was waiting. Then I let it do its thing. And then it'll be all messed up here at the end when I eventually took over and did something for the mission. So there we go. We were out for just over an hour, which is about as much fuel as we have in these Wildcats. Only have, yeah. So we're back at 9:30. I imagine it's not going to be very long until we're out again. Oh, it's a bigger flight here. Oh, it's 11:15, so we've waited an hour or two. Clouds are lower, but they said the weather's clear, so perhaps it won't bother us. So, oh, what's this going on? So a similar kind of flight pattern as the other one, but we've got different intentions this time. So Lieutenant Savalox, a PBY, reports 2 Japanese carriers and battleships in sector AS-32, and we will escort Dauntless dive bombers there. Would they by perchance be the Karga and Akagi? Maybe. Perhaps. Because perhaps they've already sent Devastators up to whittle them away, and they've crippled them or something, or distracted them enough to stay here, and we're going to be on the way with this big group of Dauntless dive bombers, and hopefully the enemy fighters will be out of the way, and they'll be able to get a nice clean run on the carriers. Very good. And we're flying in the second flight on Lieutenant Junior Grade Thorn's wing. Right, let's just have a look here. We do have a couple of new people, unless they were there before and I just didn't notice. So, yeah. I technically killed 3, but 2 of them, one was a shared kill, one was done by the autopilot, and then one of them was actually me, which is a rarity in this campaign for me, because it's very difficult in the Wildcat. A lot easier later on in the war, as long as you're not outnumbered. But anyway, let's get on with this mission, shall we? Alright, not what I expected, but we ran into a group of fighters on our way. There's a couple going after the bombers here, well, several of them actually. Should really try and rescue them. Have I got anyone to help? I've got somebody coming to help me. I'm going to try and... Oh god, I don't want them to take out the bombers, because we won't be able to do much damage if too many of them are shot down. But I don't want them to break off and then suddenly go after me. Right, I'm coming up on some now. Bombers. Now. I've just got to hope... What are my guys doing? I'm going to get myself killed again, I don't know, something shot down and captured. Oh no, they took out a bomber. Oh, I'm coming up on this one. Although that one there is turned around, try and go behind. Right, come here. Oh, took something off him. Hey! What's that? I'm putting myself at tremendous risk of being attacked by his cronies. Yep, I've got one on my tail. I think, anyway. Let's try and make it back to my... I'm sorry, I'm going to have to abandon the bombers. I'm going to have to try and make it back to my squad mates. So I got one of them, but hopefully I'll live long enough to enjoy that victory. What supercharger stage am I supposed to use for this particular? He's still coming after me. Come on, please. Please do something about him, please. He's gonna get some shots. What, am I even in the right squadron? Where are my boys? He's still coming after me. Come on, be distracted by somebody else, please. Come on. Come on. Is he broken off? Is he going after someone else?
Roger. Moving.
Oh, I had to ask him again.
Roger. Engaging. Send two. Anybody, get him off me.
I should really just look, shouldn't I?
Roger. Here we go. Attacking now.
Uh-oh. Watch out, boy. You've got someone on your tail. We really need to go and help the bombers too, although they're losing speed. Perhaps they've got damaged by their gunners, which is cool. I think that's that aircraft, that wobbly one's the one I shot down, and I haven't got the credit for him yet. Oh, now I have. Alright, where's this bastard? Alright, somebody help me take this guy out. I don't think there's any more in the way. Other than those two, with the one attacking the bombers.
Anybody, get him off me.
I'm coming, number 2. No, you don't. Don't run into him. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to make sure I don't hit him. My engine's not doing too good either. Let's hope he doesn't see me. Well, he's probably gonna. Oh, yeah, here he is. Oh. Got some hits. Whoa!
Nice shot.
Pissing Nora. Oh well, I feel suddenly a little bit more of relief. I'm going to definitely try and cool off the engine. And reset the trim and all. Oh god. Is there any more? Well, we've probably got reports of some more protecting the carriers there, but this is one that's harassing the bombers still. So am I going fast enough to catch him? Not right now, no. So I'm going to fast forward ahead now until I catch up with this guy. Alright, well I didn't manage to catch up with that bomber. He got shot down by the gunners. So there was another guy here who was chasing after me because for some reason my flight leader, the one for us four here, didn't reach this vector. So he went all the way back. He was flying all the way back whilst I was busy fighting and protecting the bombers to hit this waypoint, and now he's coming all this way back. So I just let the autopilot go and find him again. This one tried to chase after me but then gave up, and I thought I'd just show us what it's like from the Dauntless bombers, because we've simply taken out their combat air patrol, their CAP, and this is the first flight of dive bombers coming in, and what? Oh, and look at all those there. What are these? Oh, they're ships. What are they? Oh, they're enemy ships. We found the carrier fleet. Or the dive bombers have. Let's hope they do plenty of damage. Alright, hope we're trying to get a good view. Let's just fast forward a little bit. So yeah, I'm still safe and sound over there on the autopilot. Oh, there they are. There's one of them. There's another. How many are there? Bloody hell. There's a flat top. There's one. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are they all here? Wow. I know 2 of them run away, but then get sunk later on. Wow. Is he going after this one? And so hopefully we've got some time to have a look at this. Then we've got another flight here. Oh god. This is very scary. I mean, they've got no fighter escort, but they're the only planes in the air. How are they doing? Hopefully they'll make it back, although he's leaking something. Right, which one are you going after? Oh, he's going after this one. Sorry, the camera's going to go all funny. You're going to see him pop out his air brakes. There, those red things in the back. Wait, which one's he going after? He's going after this one. There we go. Wait, which one are you going after, you Nana? You're going to miss. That's a stupid diving position. You're supposed to be going straight down. You're going to get yourself killed. Oh. What's he aiming at? I don't know which one he's got. Which one's he? Not quite sure. Where though? Why are they bombing it there? The ship's over there. In fact, can we switch to? Whoa! Whoa! Right, so this is a better angle using the Japanese ships. Right, is there anybody attacking the other ones? I'm not seeing splashes at the other ones yet. Seem to be going after this one. Hasn't been hit by anything yet. But there is another flight of dive bombers coming in. There's another carrier over there, which might be being attacked by those ones. Oh, here come the other flight of dive bombers. Alright. Ooh. See, once again I've run over time because there's action going on here. I probably should have fast forwarded it a bit. Probably should have made it come back in a little earlier. But anyway, here comes some more. Oh, fighters. Hope my chap's going to be okay. Oh, it's not my radios. Has anybody gone after the other ones yet? Oh, they've dropped bombs over this one. Try and listen if there's any whistle. Heard a splash. Oh, what? Again. They're nowhere near the targets. Let's go. What are you doing? There's nothing there. You're supposed to hit these. Not sure which carrier this is. Well, that was a waste of bombs, wasn't it? And now they're all pissing off going home. And well, I think one of them might have made a hit. This one isn't looking too good. It's got a fair bit of... unless that's just the camouflage. It's got a fair bit of smoke coming out of it. Those ones... Oh, some more splashes. Splashes and splooshes. Right. Well, I don't think they're going to be able to hit anything now. And my guy is still okay. He's just going to go back and rejoin the bombers. So I haven't got time to film the landing this time, but I'm going to assume I'll land it okay, and you'll see me for the debrief. All right, here we are in the debrief. So just very quickly now. So we were in the air for well over an hour. We were escorting some Dauntless dive bombers. Somebody shot down something over there. I did the majority of my work here, and then I decided to land. Landing was could have been better. I did lose my wheels in the process because I was coming in too fast and I was a bit impatient. But either way, I made it back safely, completed the mission. I got 2 kills in that mission. So did Savalox and Cook. And yeah, wasn't that many, not many zeros sent up against us. And but unfortunately, the Dauntless, the dive bombers didn't seem to do that much damage because they were all on rails and were set to hit the carriers wherever they dropped their bombs, and obviously the carriers were a bit faster than what the game would have them the game would have them predict. All right, so I'm going to call the video here now. So yeah, we've got the Midway operation, tour of duty, up and running, and yeah, should be a bit more interesting than the Coral Sea one, probably. Anyway. Perhaps we might see some we might see the carriers a bit more easily. But anyway, I'll call it here. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, favourite, subscribe, any of all that stuff. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Episode. Goodbye.